Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheynee180 and
Lago Figs.
Chamba.
I'm Jurassic Jesser.
And you are watching another episode of Chatmigos.
Assemble! That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
You guys had it down for the longest, or for that little stint there, and then Jesser went on vacation, and then it's been different ever since.
Lost it.
It's all good. It's all
That one
good.
sounded good.
No, it did. It did.
I liked
It's
it.
just
I like that.
it's so confusing because you're like, okay, when because he gets the hands up. and he
I
puts
just
the
I
head
just watched
back.
Jesse at this time. I just
Yeah.
watch and wait until he actually starts, and then we could just
Yeah, then everyone
chime
can
in
jump
properly there.
Yeah. All right. Well, how you guys doing today?
Who Darkbolt
Good.
said best one yet.
Okay,
Hey,
well then we'll go
wow.
with that. All right.
Look at that.
Love it.
We will take the compliment for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
How you guys doing today?
Good.
Good.
Good, man.
Good.
All right. Any other answer is unacceptable.
Right? Like, I've had a terrible day. It's like, all right, dude.
Well,
That's
I'm just
it.
all-
You're cut off.
Yeah. I'm just you got to go then, Lago. We can't have that. Yeah, not at all. Oh man. All right. Well, we've got a very awesome show for everyone today. We have a very special guest with us. Did really, I guess, I don't know. It really needs no introduction, does it?
Sort of. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Let's use the age-old formula, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Go for it, guys.
Mezco.
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 And he appears.
Oh,
How'd I get here?
Oh!
oh my
Wait.
God.
Did you guys say Mezco 3 times?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
it happened.
okay. I was in the other room making dinner, and then suddenly I teleported here.
Like, what
Yeah,
the?
the computer instantly boots
Yeah.
up, camera,
Right.
everything's. You're all, whoa, okay,
Oh, hey, what up? Who gets a friendos?
yeah, still getting used to this. What's going on, Fabio? Man, how you been?
Hey, I've been good. Well, I mean, everyone sees me weekly on the ACBA podcast, but it's weird to be here in the middle of the week on a Tuesday. This is great though. Thanks for having me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the whole plan was so that we could use that song where that guy sings on a Tuesday, but apparently we would get nailed for copyright. So, yeah, that was
Well, I
the
mean,
whole.
since Jesse's got the Metallica shirt, we can say Tuesday's gone with the wind.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was the whole concept behind the show. So we just, I guess we'll just run with it, and, even though we couldn't use that song. But so for anybody that may not be involved in this community, or just has no clue possibly of who you are and what you do, you want to give us a little breakdown of who you are and what you do, Fabio?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I'm Fabio. My friends call me Fobster. Toy YouTuber, Instagrammer. I'm on the ACBA podcast. I've been with ACBA for maybe a decade now, weirdly enough.
Dang.
So
Almost,
started up
yeah.
the ACBA podcast with them, and just been one of the the forefront personalities for that brand for a minute now. Been collecting forever. Started with the Spider-Man Classics era into Toy Biz Marvel Legends, and then into when Hasbro started doing Marvel Legends. Started getting NECA right around the time of they started making the Predator Dutch figures, the Arnold Schwarzeneggers, and then picked up NECA from there. And then Mezco 112 hit the scene, and I saw the writing on the wall as far as it being this hot next thing coming around. The 112 soft goods game was nothing until they came around, and now it's I basically sold everything else off, and now I basically only focus on that. Mostly Mezco 112, as you guys can all see, and comparable 112 soft goods brands, mostly in the third-party market, which Lago, of course, has a lot of experience in as well. And just here on YouTube and Instagram, keeping up with those brands, talking about them on my channel, on Instagram. Do a stream series here on YouTube as well, which is coming back for season 2 pretty soon. Got a couple videos coming before that happens. And then, here with my Juguete friendos. What's up, boys?
And some people might know you from being on a certain Star Wars show. from what I
Oh
heard.
yeah, I'm also an actor. I have been on quite a lot of TV shows, but my big feature came this past January or February, whenever. But I was on a little show called Book of Boba Fett. That was really, really cool. Kev's here. He says it's that guy from Boba Fett. Yes, it is, I guess. But yeah, that was a wild like joining of my two worlds right there, because I've been
for
doing
sure.
that forever, and then finally it came out and like the whole toy community went crazy after they'd saw me on that. So that was really, really cool. Made all
Yeah,
this
man.
craziness worth it for sure.
Awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead and check in with our Chatmigos real quick here. So thank you everybody for coming to hang out and talk toys with Fabio here. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, click subscribe if you have not already, and share. Let everybody know that the guy from Book of Boba Fett's here. Okay, jeez,
Let
The
them know.
Mezco King. That's the
Yeah.
Mezco King right there.
the Mezco King. Yeah, we said Mezco 3 times, and he immediately appeared. So there
And
it is.
I will do the same in the chat of anyone else's streams. If I hear the conversation
I've seen
steering
it.
in that direction, my ears perk up, and
Yeah.
suddenly you'll see me in the chat.
It's true. It's true.
It
Randomly, like
happens
his
all the
name would
time.
appear. It's like, what?
I'm
Like,
in full
you don't-
gimmick all the time.
All right, let's go ahead and get this started here. We got Arizona Toy Hunters Guild is in the house first. Seems surprised about it, so that's
What
awesome. Soul Brother is here. Chad Kinsler, what's up, man? This guy's out
Yep.
here just helping everybody out. Like he
For
comes
real.
into gold mines and hits everybody up. Like just a huge shout out to Chad Kinsler, man. He's super duper awesome. We got Darth Gutierrez. We've got the Toy Box of Doom. What's going on, man? Nick's Figs
Yo.
is here. John Ingalls, how you doing? Papa Schmitty's in the house. Dorian G, Dark Bulb, Marvel Kicks, Just Jeff 45, Berserk is first as always. Morbid Jin is here. Cholo Figs, what's going on? Sato 1414, Miss J Marie Lewis, thank you for joining us today. We got the Cranky Monkey, D Blake Makes, Thunder Crow, Omega Weapon 13, Patrick G, Jose Gonzalez, Trevor McGuire, Matthew Toy, Captain McKay Random, what's up, man? DMC Studios is in the house.
Oh, what up, Diego?
The People's Champ. Uh-oh, and it jumped on me. Give me 1 second here.
Oh.
All right. Manic Mike is here. Loki with the knives out for the Tuesday crew. So make sure to head on over there and check out the Unparalleled stream tonight as well. Hulk AF is in the house. Kevin is here. And B Rivera. What's
It's B
going
Rivera.
on?
What's up, man?
Awesome. He
Oh.
said he got the miles today. Sweet.
Really good.
And Cowabunga Dude just showed up as well. So thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. Brian 3B is here and Nasser. And thank you to all of the members as well. And we've got a very generous super chat from Cat McKay Random. He says, after seeing Boba get stomped by Tuscans, Jawas, and Chrysanthemum, that works. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. I was surprised Fabio didn't also just get beat up, or just didn't beat up Boba at some point. Maybe next season.
Maybe.
How cool would that be? You're just like, yeah, I'm the guy that beat up Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
I don't know if you'd be able to like show your face in public around Ernie if that ever happened. Though. Like he would just have like the instant like, no, I don't like Fabio anymore. Be like, why? It was they wrote it. It's in that story. It's on the show. He's like, no, I don't mess with him anymore.
Every time he sees him, Fabio's got a shirt that says, I beat Boba Fett. And he's
Right.
best.
I punched first.
Yeah.
Ernie would be poking him right in the boob.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Poking Fabio in the chest. Yeah. Oh man. Well, thank you for taking the time out to join us today, Fabio. I really appreciate it, man.
Oh, it's no time taken out at all. I love it. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, as always, for Chatmigos Assemble, we're gonna fire some questions at you. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. We'll start off with you, Jesser.
All right, let's do this. I got a couple of questions for you. So tragedy happens. What's the one mezco you're grabbing to get out of the house?
Oh.
The one? Oh,
Yeah.
The one.
He was like
Oh,
one,
one.
starts sweating. It's like, oh, I
The
got
one.
jeez. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going by value or if I'm going by like favorite. That's a
Favorite.
tough one.
Favorite.
God, I don't know.
closest
Lone
one
Roach
next
and
to you?
Grub would have to be in the top for sure.
Which one?
That's Lone Roach and Grub, the samurai one.
Mm,
That's
that one's
that's one of
cool.
those, grail pieces.
Gotcha.
Nobody knew it at the time, but at this point,
yeah.
does one set count? Because on that same line, I would say
Yeah,
maybe I'd
sure.
grab my 3 pink skulls. Help me
There you go.
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
sell
Pink
those 3
Gold.
loose
It's
and
gotta
help
be the
recoup
pink
some of the
skull.
losses of the rest of the
Look
collection.
at that.
All right. Follow up
Just to
question.
chime in here real quick, I think
Sure.
I want to put myself in this scenario too because I also have the pink skulls. I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, those would be good, but that Ronin Wolverine too, man. I'm like, oh, I love that
Yeah.
figure so much. I would be so torn. I'd be standing there, and my wife's yelling at me, "The house is burning down." I'm like, all right,
It's like-
Wolverine, let's go.
You have 2 hands. You can pick both of them.
Yeah,
But they only said one.
I think realistically, if that were ever to happen, I would just die in this room with my whole collection, like a barrel,
I'm
just
not giving
entombed as everything
fair.
collapses around me.
yeah.
He comes out with melted mezco and clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Soft
so
goods.
leave me
That's true.
behind. I'm not
I would-
leaving them.
I would take too long deciding and just perish.
You see all the plastic melted. His hand comes out of the plastic.
Yeah. Thumbs up first as I descend into the
I see
molten
the
plastic.
Nice. And follow up question: when are we expecting your Book of Boba Fett figure to drop on Hasbro Pulse.com?
I don't know about Hasbro Pulse, but as soon as Adam lets me get a tour of Gentle Giant and I can get those files, 'cause
Oh.
they did scan me for that.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. Did your character have a name?
Nah, I was just just a random pedestrian walking, I guess. But
Random
the
pedestrian.
community
That's
has
a
taken
very
to calling
Star
me-
Wars name. Random pedestrian.
Random.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think the name I'm going with because I love wordplay is Faba Bet.
Probably that.
Okay. Okay.
I was gonna
like
say
it.
you could just kind of like reform the letters in your name like a Star Wars name where it's like and just make it Fabio, but it's spelled all weird like a Star
Right.
Wars name.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Fabo Bet kind of works
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Agreed.
But-
Agreed.
That's great.
I don't think it'll be available on Pulse, but if that were to be provided for the community and they happen to put it on some Black Series bodies, there's nothing I or Disney or Hasbro could do about it, right?
No, absolutely not. Nope.
Oh.
No,
No way.
no.
All right, Chamba.
Fabio, most anticipated release for this year.
I mean, it's probably still 89 Batman just because it's been so long.
Realistically, though, what's going to come out this year that you're anticipating?
I'm really excited for Death Dealer, actually. Death Dealer is going to be
Okay.
really good.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice.
now knowing how good the Conan is, and that one took forever to get to, but once everybody got it in hand, it was at the top of a lot of best of 2021 lists across people who collect everything, not just Mezco. So knowing that Death Dealer's on that same body, that's going to be a great figure too. It's going to have a light up head, it's going to have all the weapons, it's going to go great with Conan. McFarlane has made some pretty readily available horses for him, so that's going to be
Very
a
true.
really fun one, I think.
Right on.
If 89
That's a good
Batman is still in like mythical status, who knows if it'll come out even. But yeah, I would say that was probably the one I was most sad that got pushed back because that was supposed to come out at the end of April.
Okay. Well, awesome. That sounds good.
And then, as always, we have our very generous super chat from Berserk. He says, "Who's Fabio's favorite Toy Migos Discord mod?"
Hang on, let me look at the mod list. Just
Wait, there's a mod list that you can look at?
There's a
yeah, it marks them as mods, right, on the side.
I don't know.
I mean, Berserk, we met actually in person at I think it was WonderCon, right? No, it was at DesignerCon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we all had dinner there
right.
or like lunch or whatever at DesignerCon, and he's chill. So Berserk, by virtue of me having met you actually in real life, then yes, it is you. Okay.
Oh,
Look at that. That's what he loves
Awesome.
to hear.
Yeah.
That's like
Okay.
loved it.
that's what makes his Tuesday every week when someone says, "Oh, Berserk is my favorite mod."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's playing Dying Light 2 Stay Human, so he's got great taste in games right now. That's what it says on his status.
Yeah, I'm noticing that now.
So good.
Hey Cheynee, speaking of having dinner with Chatmigos, can you see Marvel Kick's message
Oh,
that he
yeah.
wrote? He says, "What's up, Fabster? Have you stopped eating chicken with a knife and fork?"
I
There's
sure
nothing
have.
wrong with. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way.
It was a table of like what 12 of us, and I was trying not to look like a complete like slob. But yeah, no, the shaming worked. I haven't used a fork for anything since.
Oh, good. There you go, Marvel.
I'm eating soup fresh out.
He's all that. He's all
scooping it
that
out
was
of the
the
bowl into my hand. Or just
that was the
lapping it up
last
like a cat.
that was the last day he ever used a fork.
And public shaming works on me.
Oh, that's so good.
He did
All
say he was
right.
eating a soup with a fork. So I'm like, okay,
Oh wait.
Well,
like a little odd, but
hey, you know,
you do you, man.
yeah. We don't shame here, not at all.
What if it's
All
ramen?
right.
Can I eat it with a fork?
That makes sense.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
saved it.
Sure.
Even though I would enjoy much more watching you eat it with your hands, that would be.
Just sip it every time.
Yeah. Do you use like the pinch method, or you just go all 5 fingers in? Just
Oh yeah, like a toddler, just scoop it right into my mouth.
Jesse was using those dinosaur hands.
Yeah.
Those limp dinosaurs.
Those things.
I hate it.
It's like-
I love it. I love it and hate it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
All right, Lago. What about you, Captain?
All right. Bobster. It's been thanks for the full screen. I appreciate that. It's been a pretty intense year with the third-party names. You know it's coming at the end of the year. But right now, what are your top 2 names that you heard third parties?
I gotta look through, but the one that comes to mind right now, Mr. Wealthy, has got to be up there.
Mr. Wealthy.
That was good.
112 Bruce Wade, Mr. Wealthy, that's up
Dude.
there for sure.
We need a Mr. Wealthy and Richmond 2-pack.
Yep.
Yeah, I need them together for sure because I don't have the original Bruce Richmond, so I need.
With matching money.
I'm trying to keep it in the 112, keep it on brand. Mr. Wealthy is in there, but what else is coming out for like 112? The
112
Reptilian
is
is
tough.
16.
1/6, yeah. You got Mormon Osborne 1/6. He's one of my
Mormon
favorites.
Osborne. Yeah, that has to be the answer is Mr. Wealthy, but I don't know what a number
Alright.
2 would be.
Well, we'll save it for later. But yeah, Mr. Wealthy is good. I wish he comes with the "I'm rich" gun, but says that I'm wealthy.
Yeah,
That'd be so
that'd be so good.
Oh man. All right. Let's see here. So I'm gonna take a little trip back in time, Fabio.
Okay.
Which was one of your favorite RLU shows to be on or listen to?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're taking it way
Probably-
back.
I know, right? And I miss Rich. Speaking of young Richmond.
I do too.
Whatever.
Young Richmond.
Yeah, I would say What's Worth Watching was kind of the one that we kind of developed together. So that was really fun because it was nice to just talk about shows that I'm into. Because I watch, a fair amount of shows that I keep up with on a weekly basis. And it was nice to have a little platform to talk about those. I try to sneak it in at the end of the ACVA podcast whenever I can. If it's non-comic related, I have to, put a disclaimer, be like, this has nothing to do with our geek thing, but I really am liking this show. On that note, I just started watching this one on HBO called We Own This City with the guy that played the Punisher, John Bernthal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's fantastic. It's about like
Good.
mid 2000 to like mid 2010s Baltimore Police Department and like this really corrupt like gun trace task force where the dudes like they produced results. They brought in guns, drugs, and money, and they could do whatever they want to the citizens to make that happen. And
Oh wow.
lo and behold, they were super corrupt.
Yeah, who would have thought?
And it explores both like on the ground level of that, plus like the citizens, plus the Justice Department and the FBI investigation into it. It's all super interesting, and the way it like frames it goes from like modern, like present day to the flashbacks and everything. The way it's presented is like really, really cool.
Nice.
AZ Toy Hunters, I guess, just finished episode 1. So yeah, I think episode 5 just dropped yesterday, and I think it's only 6 episodes. So next week would be the finale.
Okay, cool.
Really
Definitely
good.
check
But yes,
that out.
what's worth watching, bringing it back a little bit right here. That is
Yeah.
worth your watch.
Shout out to the El Sinestro.
El Sinestro. I still have all the merch that he gave me. I have a beanie. I have a snapback. I have a couple of shirts from the RLU days. I got to
Yep.
bring those back.
There you go. There you go. All right, let's go ahead and get into some toy news. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
But first, I want to acknowledge Dark Bulb's comment here. I noticed that as well. Lago is sitting by fireside. You can see it in the
Oh my
reflection.
God.
Yeah.
You got some Barry White playing back there?
Yeah. Look at these. Oh no.
It wasn't a beautiful day outside, so I couldn't do nature Lago today, so it's the close as I can get.
We love you, Lago.
Love you too, buddy.
All right, let's get it on here. What do we got?
Let's get it on. Remember that, dude?
Oh yeah, let's get it on.
And then he did the
Lago,
brisk
this better not
commercials.
awaken anything in me.
All right, so if you did not get a chance to check out Thursday night's stream, it might have been because YouTube was playing funny business and
Acting
immediately took the stream down right after we had finished it. And so apparently there was some kind of glitch in the matrix, and it's back up now. So if you missed it, you can tune in here to the YouTube channel, check it out, and yeah, enjoy it. We had a fun time on Thursday night. That was fun.
Mhm.
Dude, I was listening to it with no video, and
Mhm.
it was still good.
Oh, that's good.
Because it came out on the podcast,
Yeah.
whatever that's called first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were able to release it on audio, but it just
Yeah.
wasn't available on YouTube
Mhm.
until I think 7 p.m. the next night is when I
Mhm.
noticed it was back up and running. So if any one of you guys missed it, that's why. That's what happened. And yeah, go check it out. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
All right, let's get into it here. Let's just get right into it. Yay.
Get it out of the way, huh?
Yeah. Let's just take care of this now. And,
This one's for you, Morph.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what Legends Collector said when they got charged $43 for this on Hasbro Pulse.
Gosh.
Is that what it
Oh.
was?
Wow.
After shipping.
Yeah, tax, shipping.
No way. Are you kidding me? 43?
That ain't it.
No.
Wow.
Wow. I did not know that. That's
Yeah, I didn't
that's
know that.
news to me.
That's-
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't pre-order it, Cheynee?
Oh, my bad. No, it was $37.45.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Still though.
Still, I'm sorry. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they announced Morph, and it's really funny because we were talking about this on Thursday night, and they literally threw the tease out the next day. Like
Mhm.
it's like we knew it was coming, and here it is. So you guys all pretty much know where I am on this.
Love it. We love it. Yeah.
If you don't know, then I'll say I am not the biggest fan of Morph. I have not liked Morph since I was a kid, and so for me, this is a pass. We'll go ahead and pass it to you, Fabio.
I don't collect Legends, so easy pass for me.
All right.
It's not enough to bring me back. I've become immune to the nostalgia baiting of packaging like this.
All right. Fair enough. Jesser.
Yeah, the packaging's cool, no doubt. But I think I'm out on Morph. That's where I draw the line.
I will say, at least this could have been an easy just Bucky cap reuse. Throw the jacket on, new head, done. But they did tool new legs with the actual bands sculpted instead of it just being, these loose
Painted.
things that sit on
Right.
there. And they're pinless legs. So I'll give him. I mean, obviously, it's an improvement. I'll give him credit for that for sure. But
Mhm.
again, I just don't collect legends.
Yeah.
So
And on top of that, I mean, like this is great custom fodder too. You know, with your jacket and alternate use, different heads, whatever. Like that's good stuff too. But I think I'm good on this one.
Okay, fair enough. Chamba.
I'm not going to get, but as what Jesse mentioned, yeah, it's going to be, it'd be cool to have a body that you can just put whatever head on and it would work just as like an
Mhm.
X-Men member, you know, with a jacket, I guess. But I didn't realize the price was that high either. So that's no good, I guess, for this character. I don't like, is this character loved? I don't know.
doesn't he die in the first episode of the cartoon?
Yeah, he should've
people
stayed
still
that
might
way.
like him. People still might like him. I don't know.
He
Yeah, it's not
should've
for
stayed
me
that
though.
way.
Also, the cell shading is a little
Yeah.
whatever, all over the
Mhm.
place, kind of. So it's a bit
Yeah.
odd.
All right, Lago.
Yeah, I just think it's funny that last week, was it last week? You
Mhm.
had Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Morph.
Yep.
Cheyney's favorite characters came
Mhm.
out. We're
Back to
just
back, man.
teased. Back to back.
Back to back.
But yeah, I just knowing about the price, that's too steep for this thing. It ain't for me. Again, what Chamba said about the cell shading, it's like they kind of pulled back on it because people don't like it that much. So I mean, it could kind of fit in with other stuff that don't have the cell shaded, but I don't know. Like, is this only on Hasbro Pulse? You can only
Yeah,
get it on
because
Hasbro-
it falls in the animated one, so it's I think Pulse and Disney.
Okay, so does it come out cheaper when it comes out on Disney? Like the Jubilee came out, is it cheaper there or?
I would assume so. I don't know 100%. Honestly, I couldn't tell you, but I would think so. If Jubilee was cheaper on Disney, then these animated releases should be.
I don't know if it was. I'm just thinking maybe because like usually I don't know, but yeah, not for me, dude. If it comes out on Disney and I don't know, I might get it because I'm gonna get the Wolverine and all that stuff, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Undecisive.
Does this figure come with accessories? I don't know if I was paying attention.
It looks like he comes with an extra head and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think hands. Okay, so he does have two fists.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's got two gripping kind of, or one kind of like relaxed hand, and then they showed that one with the remote, so I'm assuming that comes with it as well.
They showed the remote.
Well, that's what the tease was. They showed the
That's
hand with the remote. Yeah.
No, the tease was definitely Jimmy Woo. I won't hear otherwise.
Okay, you got it. It looks like two open hands and two fisted hands from what they're showing in these images here.
What do you guys think of the head sculpt? Like to me, it's very chinny. Like there's a lot going on in his like jaw area. Like it's too much. What's going on there?
Yeah, I think because he's got like his chin kind of like upturned too. But I think the one with like the teeth young, I think that one looks better for sure.
That one's better, yeah. The drug addict one?
Yeah, exactly.
He's saying, "Buy me, Cheynee. Buy me."
Yeah.
He's got his mascara on.
I need the stuff, man.
You have no idea how much I'm holding back right now. It's not even funny. I'm just like, yeah.
I would agree that he probably should have had swappable arms, like Scruffy Nerd is saying, because the scene, and if they are going to have the remote, he has to be sleeveless or jacketless because that one he has like kind of that half sleeves going up his forearm, and then that's where he's holding the remote on the couch, like the casual.
For the price, it would have made sense too.
Right? Yeah. No, the price is all in the new legs and the packaging.
All right.
Yeah.
That's my impression.
I
of
know.
the marketing team.
You're trying to justify it, I guess.
You make too much sense.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's.
I get it, but again, it's just not for me.
Yeah. Same here. It's an easy.
So if this was a Mezco 112 figure, would you buy it?
Yeah, because I'm a completist. Yeah. Like, all right, cool, but
also a removable jacket.
There's so many other characters to do first. I'd love for them to do a Storm.
You could get the Mezco Cyclops, put this head on it, and there you go. You got
pretty much.
Or you could even snap the Legends head on here.
Yeah, that's what
I had done that with I had an extra Gambit for a minute. No, I think I just had an extra Cyclops body, and then I put one of the alternate heads from Gambit on it with a jacket, and then that was like the Jim Lee like matching uniform team Gambit.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what's cool about this though. That is the one takeaway I have is like, okay, so if you're gonna do this, like you can do a bunch of those characters in that matching Jim Lee run where they're all wearing the same thing. Like I
Right.
don't know why I want it, but I want the Wolverine in that suit like really bad. And then give us everybody. Give us Psylocke and Gambit and Jubilee, you know, and Storm. Like I would love that.
I would imagine they do another Jim Lee Cyclops in this program with these new legs.
Well, yeah, no, I definitely see them using these legs for the animated, I guess, version of Cyclops.
yeah.
It's inevitably going to come. So
Yeah.
They didn't make it for Morph.
No, and I'm assuming, yeah, it's probably gonna be a lot of reuse because, you know, Cyclops wore the jacket in the freaking cartoon more than anywhere else.
And they did him in the jacket already in the Love Triangle 3-pack. So they give
Yeah.
you another Jim Lee Cyclops, and without the jacket, it'll be with these new legs, I would imagine. But also, yeah, if they're going to do that Jim Lee matching uniform team, those are the legs for all of the males right there.
Yep, done and done for sure.
So they'll get their reuse out of that. This isn't just for Morph, no question.
Right,
No,
right.
No way.
All right, let's go ahead and let's see here.
So what?
Let's talk this turtle pack here. SDCC exclusive. Premonition of a premutation. Did I read that right? I did.
Yeah.
Look at me. I can read, guys.
Success.
Damn, nice.
So Fabio, being an ex-NECA guy, what are your thoughts on this?
I think it's cool that they've managed to go this deep. Basically, since I stopped collecting NECA, 'cause at that point, NECA could only do the turtles as convention sets in the 4-pack. So I only ever made it as far as having the cartoon turtle like 8-pack that they did for SDCC. So that was as far as I made it for like the cartoon line. And then since then they've done like everything, you know, the Target exclusive, you know, sets, the 2-packs, and then the re-releases and the 4-packs with like the Turtles in Disguise, and then the ones that just came out. So now that we're all the way over here and we have the pre-mutated versions of these characters, just shows you like how deep they've been able to go in the time since, which is great. But also makes me glad that I got out of it when I did, because this would have to be the only thing I collect if I wanted to like have all of this.
Fair enough. We're gonna jump on over to Lago and get his thoughts on this pack.
Yeah, I think it's an amazing pack. It's something different, but for me, it's, you know, sometimes I just gotta like stop with the NECA tune. I think this is. I just don't feel like I need this.
Okay,
it's a great looking pack, and it's some cool designs and everything. But like, I'm running out of space with NECA turtle stuff, and it being a convention exclusive, I'm not gonna lose sleep over this. So,
okay,
for those of you that are gonna get it, awesome, Dario, congratulations. But I'm gonna try to stay away from this one.
all right, real quick, Mr. Ortega, he wants to know which Mezco would you like to see for SDCC. So, what Mezco figure would you think they're gonna do for SDCC?
They should be announcing the MezcoCon dates pretty soon, because they usually do it at the end of May. I mean, it'll be another Gomez for sure.
Most likely, yes.
Jurassic Park, baby, let's go. No,
I don't know.
I know.
What would I
It's
like
a reach.
to see? I mean, that's a good question. I'd like to see. I mean, we were talking, you know, before the chat, if they're going to do another Golden Age Robin. This Golden Age set was a Mezco exclusive, so it would be pretty wild if they did the Robin as a con exclusive.
Yeah, that would be cool for sure.
It's not unheard of either that they do, you know, licensed characters as, especially like a smaller run like that for a con exclusive would be awesome.
All right, Chamba, what are your thoughts on this pack here?
I mean, it's definitely a deep cut for them, and it's nice that they. I mean, it's smart of them to make it as an exclusive because isn't that kind of how they started off doing a lot of these, making their releases? So, hopefully, the people that want this can actually get a chance to get it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And what about you, Jesser?
Yeah, I love NECA. I love what they're doing, but as you guys know, I don't collect the animation turtles. So there's a little deep cut. I think it looks cool. The designs are awesome. But yeah, I'm personally not going to get it. I'm just fingers crossed for what they want to unveil for their convention exclusives in the horror department. That's where I'm at.
Okay, fair enough.
Bring on the pumpkin head or something. That's what I want.
Yeah, this definitely works for a con exclusive because it's very non-essential.
For sure.
But for the fans who like really want those deep cuts, this is perfect.
And they're teasing the turtle layer again, so
yeah,
you that's coming sooner or later.
No question.
For sure.
Yeah, more and more, even within NECA, like even if you're like a Turtles collector, it's like more and more you got to pick which lane to stay in, or you're just go broke trying to get it all. It's either movie, cartoons, or comics, or video games, And I think if I were to pick one, I think the Turtles cartoon line is like the most robust of all of them.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, look at where they're at now. They're able to put these out as a con exclusive, and like these are all deep cuts. Like this is all like pre-mutated forms. So it's like I think maybe the one that would possibly stand out the most would be Baxter. Like you could probably get away with putting him in a 2-pack.
Yeah.
But the Bebop and Rocksteady, like I don't know if those would sell well in stores, and even it's Hamato Yoshi, right? Yes. Yes, that's who he was before he turned to Splinter. Yeah. Even this one right here, I don't know how well this would do. So throwing them all together, making them a con exclusive, it's a great idea.
For sure.
For sure. All right, let's move along here. All right, let's talk about some of these Mafex releases here. We've got Mafex Rescue, which I'll jump out the gate right now. For me, this is a kind of like, it's kind of too late to the party.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. What about you, Fabio?
It's cool. It's a good likeness, I think, to Gwyneth Paltrow. But yeah, I mean, I'm not collecting Mafex, and my MCU line is very, very limited. There's tons of other characters I would rather have first.
Okay, fair enough. Jesser?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look at this thing. I agree with you, Cheynee. A little late to the party, but I mean, look at those head sculpts, all the accessories. Paint looks beautiful. I mean, if you're hard on MCU stuff, this is the figure for you, of course. But yeah, I'm just not. Why do you guys always laugh? Like,
I love it.
You don't go hard on MCU or NECA or anything?
There's a lot of people who are strictly only MCU collectors. Yes. So for sure, if you've been waiting around for something better than the Legends, this is it.
It's just the way he phrases it.
Just a phrase.
Yeah.
Oh.
Before it was "Do you Mickey hard?" and apparently now do you
go hard on.
You got to go hard on it.
Yeah.
I see. It was a double entendre.
Yep. Chamba, where are you at on this?
I mean, the sculpt looks great because it's I'm curious to see how the face would actually end up looking like when it's released, because oftentimes we see the shots here and they kind of don't look exactly like it. But it's a little late too. But you gotta, like, if you're an MCU collector, you have to have patience, I guess. So,
especially Mafex MCU.
Yeah. Oh, especially exactly. So I mean, it looks good. If you wanted her in a collection, then this is going to be the best version of her in the scale of the 1/12 scale. So it's cool, but I'm not going to get.
All right. And Lago, what about you?
Yeah, dog, it's too late. It's way too late for this. It's way too late, man. I don't know. I mean, Mafex is great because they take their time, and usually it's the best version for I guess 1/12 in many cases. but they do take their sweet ass time, and it's way too late for a rescue, dude. Like, I don't know, but hey, if you want to complete your MCU, go for it.
Yeah, there needs to be a meme of the two biceps from Predator like meeting in the middle, and it's Mafex collectors and Mafex collectors waiting for the best versions of those releases.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Let's get Toy Farce on that one, yeah.
Yes, yeah. He'll have it out by tomorrow. Yeah. All right, so now we've got the boys Black Noir. And what are your thoughts on this, Fabio?
I mean, same thing. Like, you're waiting around longer than, of course, the NECA one, which is like starting to hit right now. But that one already, for an Ultimate figure, felt so minimal. This one at least has like scene-specific accessories and a few more of like the other kind of things. And I mean, the crotch isn't as
minimal
wild.
Exactly.
I was gonna say minimal, man.
That's what we were saying the other night in the Discord. Is like, yeah, this thing isn't packing nearly as much heat as the NECA.
The NECA one is an Ultimate, but in the sense it has one big accessory.
This guy's got a pecker, a little bit going on there.
That's why the NECA one is the Ultimate.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair.
It's because
It's the not the Ultimate Edition, the Magnum Edition.
Right.
All right, facts.
Oh, all right. Jesser.
Am I gonna
Jesse,
get the Magnum edition?
Jesse, do you go hard for this?
Right there, he's like, I dropped my monster condom that I used for my Magnum cod teeth.
Yeah. I don't go hard on that. No, I'm sorry. Look, I have some Mafex figures and they're beautiful. This thing looks awesome. I think I'm gonna stick with NECA on the boys collection, but this will look good on your shelf. There's no doubt about that.
They ain't boys from the waist down. That's for sure.
I thought you said to keep it clean. What's going on?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's reel it back in.
We're on the edge. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Jeez,
right
Lago.
up to the line of good taste without crossing it.
Jeez, Lago.
He's only Black Noir from the waist down, huh?
We can't bring you anywhere. Jeez,
I'm sorry.
Man. I thought you guys were better than that. Oh,
I didn't.
In the spirit of that,
I didn't.
I'm sure when Adam listens to this, he's gonna be like, "Yeah!"
He gets so excited.
Yeah. Finally, it's happening.
He's been waiting for Toymigos After Dark. For
He's been pushing that for who knows how long. All right, Chamba, what are your thoughts on the Black Noir?
I think it's cool. It's cool that we're seeing more from this property. I'm just wondering how far we're going to get as far as the characters go. Like how many more characters are we going to get from the Mafex for the boys?
Mm-hmm.
And how long it's going to take. I mean, we know it's going to take a while because Medicom's Mafex releases are kind of all over the place and they've got, they're late with a lot of things. So is this going to be the last one at this point? Are we going to see any more after this? I'm just curious about that. This does look good though. I like the accessories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Lago?
That's the cool thing is the accessories too. He's loaded with accessories, articulation. Sorry, Lago, go ahead.
No, I don't boys that hard. So like, I don't.
Yeah, season 3 I think starts this week, doesn't it?
I don't. Is it this week? Oh, soon. I thought it was soon.
Maybe next week. There's a lot of stuff about to hit. So a lot of shows about to start.
I'll never forget that episode. I think it was the weekly show when they're like, Dario, do you watch The Boys? And he's all, I ain't be watching no boys. It's like, nah, I don't be watching no boys.
I think it would have been cool if they could have added some battle damage parts to him from again, if you're going like scene specific, there's that scene where he like gets the dude that like blows up in his face and then you like see part of his face kind of like all charred up. That would have been cool. But other than that, it definitely comes with a good amount of accessories.
Fair enough. All right. Well, because celebrations this week, let's talk about this. We got Jazzwares has revealed their these are micro ships, right? Star Wars.
Micro figures, the
Yes,
ships,
Gene.
good size, I guess.
Is the micro machines or something?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a
Pretty
play
much.
on like the old Micro Machines ships that they used to have. If I'm correct, if I'm wrong, go ahead and please correct me in the chat.
Yo, shout out to Dario for putting that watermark on there. It's official. Toymigos images right there.
Love it.
Oh,
Nobody knows.
They need a fast talking guy to sell these to me.
They do. They do. I miss that. I really miss that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, look at the watermark wore out though. It's like a stamp. It was
No.
here and then it slowly fades away.
because those were the exclusive pictures for Toymigos. The other ones were.
Oh,
I
everywhere
see.
else.
okay. All right.
Mm.
Fair
You
enough.
guys don't know Dario doing this thing, man.
Those toys,
Yeah.
Toymigo.com exclusives.
Yeah.
You can find them at 5ktoys.com.
.com.
Yeah, no, these are cool because I know people have been wanting these for a while. They've been wanting the small ships and vehicles and stuff. So this is neat, man. This is really cool that they're doing this again. So yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this? We'll just kind of
Yeah, they're cool. Just not for me.
I think it's cool.
okay.
I didn't know they came in like little
Yeah.
people as well. That's awesome.
I wish they would make this has nothing to do with Star Wars, but the Power.
This has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No, but remember the micro machines, like the Power Ranger ones? Those are sick.
Mm.
Those are sick. Anyway,
Yeah, I
I
would say
had
that for
some-
the micro figures, they do have a good amount of like paint detail. At least
I was
from
gonna
what
say,
we
like,
see
is it gonna look like that when it's actually released, or is it
Because
just
either
gonna
way,
be-
that's more paint detail for like a similar scaled figure than you're paying for the Zord Ascension Project Zords for the Power
Mhm.
Rangers, and it's just
Mhm.
a one single color cast piece of plastic. For
what's
the,
going on? What's going on with Star Wars? The smaller they get, the more paint apps they add to it.
That seems to be
Like-
the
The trend.
yeah. The
Wait,
trend
who's
that's
making this
happening.
one?
Jazzwares are making
Oh,
these.
Jazzwares?
Oh, that's why
Yeah.
there's paint. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
why
So
they go hard in the paint. Jazzwares.
they go hard on the paint. So I had a few of the micro machines. I think I still have them actually. When I was younger as a kid, and they're really cool. They open up into play sets, and you can do your thing and all this stuff. I'm curious if that's what happens here. I'm not sure. But nowadays with adult money and adult stuff, like you could go down to the hobby store, buy a whole display with little trees and little rocks and all this stuff. I mean, you could do some really cool stuff with this. So I like
you're
where they're
right.
going, but I think it's just a little bit past. I'm into other things a little bit. Maybe for my kids, this would be awesome. I'm sure my kid is going to have one of these eventually.
Okay, cool. All right, and then we have saved the best for last. Apparently,
Yes.
let's talk TMT versus Street Fighter.
Let's
Oh.
go.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When Dario put this in the chat, I thought it was part of the Contest Migos, like an image for the Contest
Yeah.
Migos. Dario versus Cheynee figures or something like that. Like, I didn't think this was official. Like, wow.
Yeah, no, this
Official
is
logo.
now this isn't as bizarre as TMNT versus Cobra Kai.
Right.
That you really had to like kind of wrap your head around it and like kind of pause for a second and go, I don't really know how that works, especially if two of the turtles are going back in time to fight,
Mhm.
a young Johnny and a young Daniel.
And they're wearing the geese.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
wearing geese. Like, yeah. So there's
Cloth
not
goods.
as,
Cloth goods.
yeah,
You heard
there's
that,
not-
Fabio? Yeah.
so there's not as much you don't have to like break your mind to get behind this concept. Like, it's fairly simple. Turtles versus Street Fighter
Yeah,
characters.
both popular in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and how many more times is Playmate's going to give you these turtle
These
molds?
molds.
Oh my
Forever.
God, the exact same turtles over and over.
Forever.
The Street Fighter figures look pretty good though, but I mean those Cobra Kai ones were like if like you bought them just for the Cobra Kai figures, they were bad.
Yeah, yeah.
They had like sculpted sleeves still on some of the sleeveless dudes where it was like a hard stop from the wrist to the hand with like a flare out for like what would be the end of a sleeve. These definitely look better, but I mean, we'll see.
I think it's a cool alternative for anybody that wants Street Fighter figures for like a. These are probably going to go for like $40, the 2-packs, maybe. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, probably
Maybe.
40 or 50, something.
You know, it's kind of cool, depending on how they move and stuff. But like, if you're gonna get Chun-Li, Ken, and Ryu, and who else? Who's the other guy?
Guile.
Guile. That's pretty sick. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's. Remember they had the Marvel vs. Capcom, like the 3 3/4 inch ones.
Yeah, those were horrible.
Yeah, those were terrible. But
Wait, go to the last slide. I love the name of the sets, actually. The leaders face off. Authority versus exuberance. Strength versus strength. Restraint versus intellect.
They really broke it down for us there. You know?
Yeah. We get a lot more out of this than we did Cobra Kai versus TMNT. Like Cobra Kai versus TMNT was like, yeah, we don't know either. Here, just please buy it.
There should be more thought on this one.
Yeah. This one, it's like, all right, we can kind of make this work. So, what are your thoughts, Chamba?
It was definitely random. Not as random, but it's weird. Like I know they were using the old turtle bodies, but they're huge compared to the Street Fighter characters. So I'm curious to see how each of the Street Fighter guys will stack up. Like, will Guile be bigger, or will he be the same size as Ryu and Chun-Li?
Remember the Cobra Kai ones? Wasn't like Johnny or one of them was super tiny?
Yeah, tiny, like a child, and it was weird. Yeah. So I'm curious about this. This does kind of feel like coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's weird. Like this is the only Street Fighter figures that we're kind of getting. Like with it's almost like we're that desperate for Street Fighter figures that this is kind of it, and it sucks.
Yeah. But, well, at least in this price range. You know?
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
I don't have. I think the bodies look fine. I think the head sculpts I've got an issue with, but I mean it's for the price range and what it is, it's going to be fun, I suppose. I don't know if I'll pick it up.
All of the deco budget for those turtles went to the cell shading or whatever on the chest and the head, and then the arms and legs are just.
Oh yeah, it's that whole thing is random. Like his mouth, he was just eating ink. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. The art styles like don't really match. Like the Street Fighter figures have zero.
They're clean.
Matching deco.
Yeah. They look very 90s. Like Ryu's head sculpt is a very 90s Ryu illustration that's been molded into. But yeah, it's cool. I guess. It's
the hair for sure.
Yeah,
imagine just being in the conversation for this at like Playmates headquarters to be like, gentlemen, we're losing all of our Turtles fans to NECA, to now these Mezco guys, whoever they are. What do we do to get them back?
Street Fighter.
Fighter. What's the next like random thing somebody could raise their hand to suggest? Like,
RoboCop.
That'll bring back our Turtles collectors.
It's anything 90s.
That brings me back to like the normal
Power Rangers. No, we already lost that one to Hasbro.
Yeah. That brings me back to that random scenario that we usually bring up in the Discord voice chat of when it's like, why was this decision made? And it's like, it's usually because like one of the executive's sons is there and like he just kind of got hired and they're like, well, what do you think? And he's just like, Cobra Kai is cool. And they're all, Cobra Kai. You want the Turtles to fight against Cobra Kai. Yeah, man.
And Miyagi-Do.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I think, is this going to lead to Street Fighter versus Cobra Kai?
Oh, that'd be gosh, that would be weird.
But only if it's Ken versus Johnny and his eagle fang karate gi.
Or the child size anybody, because
right.
Yeah, Miguel or Daniel.
Yeah.
I wonder what other karate, like 90s karate things they would add to go against the Turtles.
Three ninjas?
I was going to say surf
sport. Surf ninja, blood sport.
Dude, surf ninjas? Now we're talking.
Right. And then the Turtles can come with surfboards too. Done. Easy.
Yeah.
Playmates, paycheck, please.
Yeah.
Double Dragon. Come on.
Now, the funny
There
thing,
you go. Streets of Rage.
There you go.
The funny thing is, I don't hate these Street Fighter figures.
No.
though. Like
No,
they
me
look
neither,
like
actually.
they have decent articulation. Like, you got double hinge elbows and knees. Looks like you're gonna get some kind of like hinge
Ankle.
and ankle pivot there.
Yep.
Not
It doesn't
can't-
look Playmates.
No, it doesn't. Like it's
No.
weird because me and Chamba were talking about this before. Like this looks like it could have been like a 2015 or 16 Hasbro release easily. Like.
Mhm.
Very
Like-
acceptable for that period.
Yeah, like it looks like it could possibly pair with your Marvel Legends very well. And then you look at the Chun-Li and she screams female Hasbro figure. Like
God, it does. It's weird.
like the way the legs are, the arms, the way that the torso like, is lacking in some articulation areas. Like it screams that to me. So it's like, I don't know, like I know my plan here is yes, I'm probably going to get these, but hopefully Dario wants the turtles.
Yeah.
And we can just split it down the middle. So
Makes perfect sense.
yeah. So the answer to everyone is yes, I will probably be getting these because
The turtle's chest looked like burnt toast.
yeah, I still don't know what happened there. Like
I don't know what's going on there.
were they all working on the van and then it was like, oh crap, we gotta go fight the Street Fighter guys now.
Just
I don't know.
wipe
I don't
the
know if
oil
they're
off on
trying.
them. All right, let's go.
They're
Yeah.
trying to make them look like they go with the backgrounds a little bit, But then, like the Street Fighter figures look
It's
like
so
not-
clean.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't go with it. It's just
Right. And it's just a hard
Ah.
stop. It's literally like the torso, the neck, and the head has all that shading, and then everything else is just flat plastic.
The arms and legs just no.
Yeah. Bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna give these a shot just to see what the Street Fighter figures are like. I'm a glutton for punishment, apparently. So
You got to rip into them on stream.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
yep,
Heck yeah.
yep.
Are you gonna get Jesse?
No. God,
That was a quick no. All right.
no. What?
That was like an offended no. That wasn't even
No.
like. How
I don't
dare
know
you.
what's going on.
Why'd
here,
you even
like-
ask me?
What?
All right. Yeah.
But
Oh my
I
god,
wanna
Wrestling
see
House
what
has
Team had
TMNT
to
versus
say.
Mortal Kombat. Can you imagine?
Dude.
I wouldn't doubt it.
They had the video game. It was in the video game. I could see it happening.
Was
It would be
Oh my
it
God.
would be
Oh,
great
yeah.
to throw the
Yeah.
turtles and like the ninja geese from Mortal Kombat too for those sets.
Ah.
Dude, McFarlane making turtles against Mortal Kombat. That'd be crazy.
Whoa.
How could Playmates do the turtle fighters, the turtle fighting games? Couldn't they make those characters?
Isn't NECA doing that though?
Or do
with
they have the license for that one specifically?
Or
No, the
that
new
shark,
one that's coming
shark
out?
dude?
I wonder how that works though.
I don't know.
What's that new one that's coming out called? That's like
I
done
don't
in the
know.
old arcade style, but it's like a new game.
I don't remember what the title was on that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It looks
How about
awesome
this
though.
one?
Shredder's Revenge.
What about
Turtles,
Ninja
Bat Out of
Turtles
Shell,
versus-
something like that.
Shredder's Revenge. Is it?
Was it
Shredder's
Oh, yeah,
Revenge?
I think it is
I don't
Shredder's
know.
Revenge.
Maybe. I don't know.
Could be.
Battletoads,
like to see Ninja.
TMNT. That'd be interesting.
People have wanted that forever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cat
Shredder's
McKay
Revenge.
says,
Oh, I was
yeah,
right. Okay. I guess
Nice.
it was Shredder's
Shredder's
Revenge.
Revenge.
I like Bat Out of Shell, first of all.
Well, that should have been the Batman crossover. Honestly, like
Mhm.
I'm curious at this point, like how many more crossovers with TMNT are we going to see? Because this
All of
came
them.
out of left field, like it not as shocking as Cobra Kai, but still like just whoa, okay, what the heck?
But you gotta admit they're kind of cool. They for me, I thought the Power Rangers crossover was pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
This is a cool little idea. I don't know if I'd like you said. I'm more interested in Street Fighter figures than
Mhm.
Turtles in this case.
Yep.
Mhm.
The Cobra Kai thing is whack, like weird.
Nobody can explain that. Like
It's just
Like-
weird.
everybody just asks why.
But then they had the
Right.
Batman
Actually, the figures were
crossover.
bad too. Like whoever,
know.
I think Diamond did a Cobra Kai line that was way
Yeah.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's maybe what happened. Like maybe Playmates were planning on just doing a Cobra Kai, and they were like, "These aren't good. Let's just pair them with turtles." Maybe
You know
they'll
what?
sell.
That makes the most sense out of anything that
Yeah.
I've tried to think up in my own mind. Like
It's like these can't hold by themselves. Let's
Yeah.
just throw them with turtles. Whereas this one seemed like, all right, we tried that. Let's see what else we can match them up with that
mhm.
never existed prior to it. You know what I mean? Like this never came out in the 90s. They never did a Street Fighter versus TMNT in the 90s. But like, what else could they do now?
Yeah.
So this was it. Weird.
I thought it was just ninja versus ninja. Like that's right.
Yeah, so
I
we
mean,
keep coming back to
and that
Surf
was
Ninja.
born-
That's the logical next.
Street Fighter's not ninjas though. That's the weird thing. It's like they're not ninjas.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Guile is
fighting.
not a ninja. Yeah.
Chun Li's not a
Oh,
ninja. Ryu's
Dark
not a
Bulb.
ninja.
Dark
They just
Bulb
need to
with
punch in 90s properties into an algorithm and see what it comes up with.
TMNT versus Golden Girls.
Yeah, it's 4 of them. It's fine.
Yeah, it works out.
TMNT versus Lago.
What?
We got 4 variants against each turtle. I'm down.
Yeah. Lago with his shirt off. Nature Lago.
Fireside chat logo.
Yeah,
Fireside chat Lago.
Vegeta Lago.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good one. I
Yeah.
like that one.
Yeah, I know you do.
The
Moonlight
what was it,
Lago.
the Destroy the Planet Lago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are
We
the
got
dark,
plenty of
the
Lago.
dark,
Yeah.
the dark days.
Yeah.
What was it, like a month
Recycle
ago?
Lago.
Yep.
Captain
I would like to
Planet
see
Lago.
TMNT versus Look Who's Talking Now.
Oh no. TMNT versus 3 men and a baby.
Yeah.
Hey, that's perfect. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, 4 up.
You
Exactly.
got the 3 men and the baby. Done.
Right.
Yeah. The baby's probably gonna lose, but you know,
I mean, really badly, unfortunately.
Is this what the Playmates chat in their
This is what
office
the
sounds
office
like
is
right
talking
now?
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
Most likely,
TMNT
yeah.
versus the members of KISS.
That I can actually see.
I
As
want
random
Michael
as that
versus
is.
Dean. I want Raph versus Paul, and I'm talking original lineup. So we need Donatello versus Ace. You know, the 2 best characters put together,
uh-huh.
and then Peter Chris
Mhm.
versus who's left? Leonardo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
TMNT versus ET.
Oh man,
One of the packs, it's like Donatello versus the bike. It's just a bike.
That's great.
Oh, Lago.
just the bike.
Just a bike, dude.
If it comes with a soft goods
And
red hoodie, I'm down.
Dude, if it is Donatello versus just a bike, how many ACBA heads would be like, yo, I'm gonna pick that up just for that bike, yo. I want that bike.
No, no question.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like, bro, a tech deck is $5 less. I don't care.
It's got a box.
I need that bike. I need that bike. Right.
Man.
Well, I think that about wraps it up for the time we have available today. So thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. Really appreciate it. And as always, thank you. Huge shout out here to Fabio for taking the time out to hang out with us and talk
Yes, we
about random TMNT crossovers.
I mean, it's
Always
characters Mezco will never give us, so I'm
Yeah.
excited for the possibilities.
You're gonna get turtles.
Yeah, but
I
no
swear, if
Street
Mezco
Fighter.
ever does Mortal Kombat, I'm surprised they never did, but I need soft goods Mortal Kombats in my life. Like, so bad.
That
Yeah.
one does make sense though.
Be great.
Yeah.
So much sense, especially because they did the Mortal Kombat X figures.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
You never know
Yeah,
though.
those
Like,
ones
remember
would be
people
nice.
were saying like, "Oh, I don't know if Mezco's going to do the Power Rangers," and then bam, they came out with the Power Rangers out of
Right.
nowhere.
Well, they haven't yet, but
Same with GI Joe. Yeah, that's true.
no pre-orders still. So
No, just teases so far,
Yeah.
but hopefully soon.
All right. Well, where can we find you, Fabio?
I'm on Instagram, Fobster360, here on YouTube at Fobster. I'm finishing up a video that I hope to have out maybe by Saturday. And I'll do, just stay tuned to my Instagram again, Fobster360, and I'll post when that is dropping. Probably going to do a premiere thing. I'm going to do a big collection update coming up pretty soon as well. And then I have my stream series, season 2 of Fobster Live, coming back pretty soon. Somebody is working on an intro for me. So once that gets finished up, I'll be able to post when that'll all be coming back. But in the meantime, look forward to a couple videos on my channel. Again, here, YouTube, Fobster. And then I'm on the ACBA podcast every week at Boog ACBA here on YouTube as well. Every Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Every week. That's, same kind of format, news of the week. But boy, do we go like 4 hours sometimes.
Yeah, dude. That's,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Dude, I love
as well
that
as
podcast.
featuring some of the great toy photography in the
You guys
community.
go
and
hard.
featured on the Articulated
Mhm.
Comic Book
They go
Art
hard.
Instagram as well. Other than that, look, your mom's favorite TV show. I might pop up on there.
There you go.
Nice.
All right, Jester, what do you got going on, man?
We got Contest Migos wrapping up. Get all your entries in by the 27th on the Discord. We'll be voting soon. Cash prize, figure prizes. You got nothing to lose. Yeah, get those in. But you can find me on Instagram, Jurassic Jesse, and here and on the Discord.
All right. And Chamba, what do you got going on?
You can find me at the Chamba on Twitter and Instagram, on my other podcast, Chipper Chap Chat, and also in the Discord.
And Lago, what about you?
You can find me Instagram at Lago_figs.
All right.
Find your fireside.
Fire, is it still going? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep
so
it
I
going,
love it.
baby.
See it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that fire's
Look at
raging.
that.
Like the passion burning in your heart.
This is
Yeah,
a
for
this is
Vegeta.
a Hakai energy right here. Hakai.
Vegeta charging it up.
Yep. Well, as always, you can check out my my mostly Street Fighter pictures on Instagram. Stay tuned to the YouTube channel. We got some reviews that will be dropping soon that you guys may or may not enjoy. Also, check out the Discord. Lots of fun going on over there. Also, we've got the Facebook group as well. And stay tuned for Thursday night. We got a very fun guest. You may know him from the Marvel Legends team. Dwight Stahl will be joining us. So check that out.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
So with that being said, as always, I am Cheynee180.
I'm Laguito Figuras.
I'm Chamba.
I'm Jurassic Jesse.
I'm Fobster360.
And Chatmigos.
Sambo!